Welcome back, guys, to Fierce XP in our Bear versus Dragon campaign. Oh, you heard me say it in the last one. I think I even had a moment where I was like, I don't think I can even post this. It was so scrappy and really bad microing and all that. But hey, it's good. It's raw gameplay. I'm not going to re-record anything, and I think we're going to be able to beat the big campaign despite all that. It just means, yeah, there's a number of battles that were not total victories. That's already been the case. And we're going to continue to just see what we can do the best with what we've got, and we'll get through it. It's still enjoyable. I'm still having fun. I still want to complete the campaigns. So let's dive in. We just finished up in Kravtsoka, and now we're in Yuzursk. So we have no air. We have no jets. We just have the A5s over here that are out of commission, and they're pretty beat up. And then we had these awful J711s or something that got torched. We did not fare well over there. So we got nothing here. However, we do have this anti-air company with the Punge 2s, 4,500 meter range, and then a bunch of Strelas, along with the Strela 2s even. So it's really just the Su-24s. There's 8 of them that are a general purpose bomber, like really deadly, valuable jet that we're going to have to contend with. So we will try to do that. We're going to make sure that AA is part of our plan here. Otherwise, we're going toe-to-toe with some old tanks. And fortunately, there's only 12 of them, but these T-62s do outmatch us a little bit. They got 11 AP with 8 front armor, and we have got 10 AP with 7 front armor. So, I don't know why ours cost more than the T-62s. And then we've got kind of a fair matchup as well with the Motostrelki and the BTR-80s versus the Korshuns and the Jakudai. And those are good units. We should be able to make good use of those infantry and transports as well. So let's jump into it. If we can win this, I think we'll destroy part of their jets potentially, because it is an airfield. So they've got an air superiority, which is fine. That won't come into play at all in this particular fight. But then the Su-24s are a problem. We've got some decent income at +4, and we'll have +2. Looks like we've got a couple places actually. Bolshoi came in, which is probably a better operating location, honestly, because at least there's some towns and a bit of complexity. Vladivostok is wide open. It's a bit of a tough area to fight from. So we'll see. The income would be nice, but we may just go to Bolshoi. I also have the PGZ 80s, not bad, because they can kind of just like maybe even stun the Su-24s and fly over the rest of our AA. But it's the ZTZ 59s. They're going to have to do almost all the work. We're going to use them up here because hopefully later into the campaign they'll be less and less important, like we won't be relying on them. So they're gonna have to do some heavy lifting though. Right now we've just got a little bit of cargo, no fob, and let's get into it. I forget, but I think we need what? Okay, 1100 to defeat them. Bravo, is safe to say they're gonna have a heavy number of units in there. So they've also got some BDRM Malyukas, and this big open area would not serve us well. I mean, our Korshuns are okay. You know what? Maybe we'll get some Korshuns down here. Oh, man, they're going to get hit from Echo too, probably. I think we're just probably better off operating from here. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Okay, you know what? What? Oh, what a disaster. Okay, so we're gonna basically, we're gonna spawn in as if we were starting out. I'm just gonna go bullet time for a second because that was a crazy mistake. What a way to start. That's great. Okay, let's get some Strelas out. I definitely want just some man pads, and then let's get the PGZs. We may as well use them. And then the Pungai for sure. Now, they can be a little bit more discreet. We've got really long range. And maybe a couple Strela, though, up front. Then it's going to be a lot of infantry. We need them to push. We're going to be going straight for town, really. And the forest will do well, too. And we probably just need a bunch. Let's get some up on the road here. And maybe even sort of out on this city, because they could come all the way across and get Vladivostok. So I want to just have a presence kind of everywhere. Okay, let's go back to normal, and we will deal with whatever comes of this. What an awful start. Oh, it's so dumb. Haven't seen any units while our CV's hidden in trees. They're probably right here on the road coming in. Oh man, if our CV gets popped right now, we almost need to bring in a second one. Okay, you just come straight up here. Need you guys... Just get the infantry spread out a little bit. I want to get the tanks racing up towards the front just to try to buy ourselves some time in case we're already getting rushed, because it's very possible that we are. Might be at the point, not quite yet, but I want to bring the CV back to a better spot. Let's hide them right there. That's better. Okay, this is kind of weird. Like, why we haven't seen anyone? Wish we had some smoke, but that's okay. Obviously, they're in Spassks Downey. And we're going to want some AA, like, at a forward position to cover off all these tanks that are coming up. They're going to want to hit them. Let's get the Pungais, the PGZs up a little bit. Maybe a couple tanks just scattered around. Make sure that we're not going to get taken out from behind. And we'll just kind of keep them flowing in for right now until we figure out what's going on. Okay, keep going. I want one of them. I mean, I guess let's split. And I just want one to go out this way. Wow, so are they really consolidating there? They might be all over in this forest. I don't know. Okay, let's get transports. Let's keep moving everything up. Get right up at that crossroads. Still don't mind having at least one Strela back here, and maybe, you know, one or two tanks. Let's go up here with a couple infantry and attack, move out of there, because we might want to even bring in a CV there. I'm not sure. I can't believe we haven't seen them. What's going on here? Well, let's move our infantry in. Like, if there's nothing back here. And let's get our AA right up near the front. As soon as they come out, they're going to get dinged. Now, let's also think about support. We're getting stretched a little bit thin, and as soon as we start firing and taking a beating, it all looks good. This ZTZ can just hang out there. And this one can come hang out there. But let's get moving in. I want some of the forest, because I feel like that's where this is all going to go down. What is going on here? I mean, I don't mind, because we're doing well in terms of positioning, I guess. But I'm going to bring a CV to the backside. Why not? Everything's clear over there. We'll cover off that road, keep an infantry in the back. Okay, there's something. Let's fire. If that's a CV, what... No, it's not. There's 2 units. Opponent retreat? 0 losses on both sides. Okay, so all the jets are gone. Well done, comrade. Now that the enemy airport is under our control, you can post your squadrons there. They will be able to intervene very close to the front. Man. And if only we can move in here with something, they would be dead. Because they'll kind of keep pestering us, but we'll have to do it next time. Wow. Okay. So besides this one that we can't afford to refit, it's the only one with action points left, we will end turn. What a weird conflict there. Oh, some reinforcements coming in from, what is that, Luchagorsk? Comrade Major, our advanced air recce has just detected a large armored formation approaching from the north. This is the enemy counteroffensive that we were waiting for. Oh, okay, so forget the choppers even. Well, don't forget them. They're very capable. Based on what is on the field, things like Spetsnaz and Mi-24s are pretty scary. And then this is that armored regiment, I guess. They also retreated out of here. I wonder if we should gather ourselves before we push in. Because we have no cohesion with anything. So we could do a lot of R&Ring. Let's take a look at this map for a second. Just trying to remember. It is bringing back kind of memories. So we're only going to have Kretsoka. This is kind of a good one to have artillery. What is the... So this one's not bad. It's all cannons. Or this one is better. Because we have almost nothing on this side. We got beat up really badly. We now have an anti-tank squadron, at least. But we're really thin on the left. And so... what are we going to do to solve it? Those Su-122s are going to be brutal against infantry. All of that is going to be brutal. So we almost need to refit some of this stuff, but we just can't. So if we brought in the artillery and these garbage tanks, some recon tanks, and where else are we going to use them if not for a battle like this? So let's do it. Just going to be decisive. Oh, I like to read these. I forgot to. Rocket Artillery Battalion made up of a company of heavy MLRSs and mid-range 122mm launchers. Ideal when you want to strike a vast amount of troops, which sounds right. It's probably what we want to do. It's also good. One of them's napalm, so we can really block off entry points and stun the crap out of some enemies, maybe who are funneling down, and then let the T-34s do their best. They've only got 3 front armor, but with a 10 AP tank, like cannon, if we've got a bunch of them, who knows? It's gonna have to be enough. But let's R&R the crap out of all of this. And we're gonna have to even wait 1 extra turn when we get up there for the tanks to be involved. That's unfortunate, but so be it. Now, on this airfield, so the first thing we should do is bring our J5s there and assign them. Yeah. Now, we can also refit them next turn. I guess we can't because we already moved. And with the rest of these... Oh yeah, I think we can refit at an airfield, can't we? But we don't have any points. So let's at least... Well, one of two things. We either push in on them, which I don't think would be wise. Let's take a look at that map. I do kind of remember this too. We're not in a position to do it. We're just not that strong. So we're going to R&R, get all of our cohesion. That's solid. And what about back here? We still don't have any points. We are fully R&R'd. So we can't... Oh, there's something. We're going to have to get ready to use some of our points on refitting. Perhaps our jets, the ships, and then even deploying more ships, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate to waste a turn like this, but we've got 18 of them. And of course, it's less than that if we want a total victory, but it is what it is. We're not too worried about min-maxing, as we've said. Now, this group is storming down here. I wonder how rough they're going to be. And how far they'll come. Like, are they going all the way to Vladivostok? Do we got to cut them off? I don't know. In some ways, I'm glad that they've come back on our terms. Because I think we get, yeah, we get more deployment areas. I don't know how much I love that map. It brings back bad memories. But our tanks can all fight. That's a big deal, actually. And what have they got? The T-34s, the SU-122s, and these, they're basically like our T-34s. But, well, they're way better because of the HE power, but similar in other stats. Lots of Motostrelki, BTR-80s are rough. And then what have they got here? Big, well, bombers cluster. Why did they leave back the MiG-25s? That's weird. And then now they got choppers, of course. We've got such bad AA. Now, we've got to make better use of them this time. Like, all the HN5As died, and they're so bad. It's just the ZBDs that are good. But we've really got to use the PGZ-80s. We've got 4, and it's our only hope, really, of defending ourselves against the choppers and the jets as well, even. Now, we do have some points. So we could bring in the real air superiority fighters, the F-7Bs. It's a good way to get points in all of this, and I don't think they have any AA. Well, they've got 4 Strela 3s. We also could use the bombers. That's what would really take this out. So the anti-tank one, that would also be good, but I think would be even better with the Q5s. And the Q5s have a Sidewinder. I mean, not a good one, and it's a little bit of a slower jet, but this is the really valuable one. Ground attack squadron equipped with anti-tank cluster bombs. Use it against groups of armored vehicles, but do not expect any effective result against infantry troops. Right, of course. So let's get it in users. That's fine. And let's bring it in here. And we can even bring in the... We're going to need all the Air Force, like, throughout the campaign. So let's bring in the fighters. I'm excited. We're going to really turn the tide on Kreptsovka and the nightmares that it brought us. Have we got the recce here? Yeah, like the choppers. Okay, we've got crazy artillery, too. I don't know exactly how we're going to approach this, but I feel good about it. We've got way more forces, right? No, actually, we got less value in forces. But now we have a way, like, last time when we ran into infantry that were, like, deeply rooted in Foxtrot, I think, and we just couldn't get them out. There was, I don't know, we really struggled with it. But now we've got big-time artillery. We got huge income. +7 is really refreshing. And then we've got the Q5As. There's 4 of them. Okay, not too many, but for the SU-122s and the T-34s, we're going to just bomb the crap out of them. Same with the BTR-80s. And then they didn't bring their air superiority jet, which is so dumb. And so our F-7Bs take out their bombers and the helicopters. And the air units alone is what's going to help get us to that 1900. I'm almost thinking about... because Vladivostok doesn't give us any points anyway. So I'm thinking actually about Xinjiang. Because I think it might be easier to defend with the river there. And maybe we get Delta, throw some HN5s in there, and kind of just use it as a choke point to give us some space and some recon, like forward operating sort of. So let's jump in. Really hoping for a different kind of outcome here. Now, did we get... oh, we do have a FOB for the first time. That's kind of nice too, because we've got all this artillery. I think it came with a FOB. Now, which one would we want? I think napalm. Yeah, let's do one of each. That's fine to start with. We've got other priorities. We'll get a couple of those, and we're going to get a couple of those. Just go easy to start. We want the HN5s here. Right up front. That's fine. And then let's get some infantry here too, because they're going to probably come right through that road. But really, it's the tanks that, if we can catch them off guard, we're going to get a few cannons there, a few turrets. And I think we're just going to head straight up this road. We're going to send a whole kind of spearhead and depend on the artillery and the bombers to back them up. Let's get some recon out right away. They've got no AA, right? Why not send some well, yeah, a couple T-55s, maybe with some recon. It's helpful. We'll get one in the trees there. And then we definitely want the AA we talked about. So PGZ, let's get a couple of them over here. And we'll send one with the tanks. Another one out here. I don't want to get too extended out that way, because we just won't manage it that well. We got one mortar. Ugh, I don't know. Like, it could be good for smoke, but I think we'll just leave it. And then we got enough for 2 more of these guys. So why don't we actually just pair them up in 2s, go for maximum impact, and we're going to want to maybe move up a little bit. We could still be in FOB range. And then air. What else can we got the Q5. Just enough for 3 and 3. That looks really good. We got the 1 CV. We've got +7 income, so it's fine. Like, to not capture Delta, we can always bring up a CV if we really want, but I think it's fine. Let's get into it. Okay, we've already got... let's deploy our... got targets. Looks like they're retreating. Let's just hit all of that, and let's get some air superiority out. Okay, you guys can go. Hit any targets with the bombs? No? Okay, it's fine. Take out that recon chopper. Nice. It's good. Let's keep one out watching for bombers, and we'll go feel it out with the T-34s. The ZBDs should be out in front, kind of. Okay, here they come. We've got no more bombers left. Let's get our tanks up there on the front, and let's get a crap more of them in. Maybe some infantry up there as well. There is some towns, potentially. The transports are good. No resistance there. Let's send the whole squad up that way. Now, we're gonna get bombed. Our bombers are ready. As soon as we get eyes on, where's our recon chopper? Okay, let's bring him up. And they're not gonna, they're not gonna like it. So they may even try to bring out their jets for it. Okay, well, let's start hitting. Yeah, good bombing targets. Get a bit more recon up here. Not the best with the bombs, but we got one more Q5. Let's grab it. Kind of surprised we haven't seen their bombers yet. The T-34s are doing okay. Let's race down this way. A few of you can go left. Move the PGZs up, kind of anticipate that they're gonna want to bomb us. Okay, there's some serious targets. Oh, that is bad. We need our bombers. Okay, let's just hang out here, and you guys, we're gonna lose that engagement. Some replacements up there. Get the infantry going up. They can be potentially need shields too. Okay, bombers are ready. Let's get going in here. Oh shoot, did they just hit the PGZs? Yeah. I think I saw him right here. No bombers? Oh, right on target. That was a great bombing run there. Okay, we're almost out of tanks, but that's okay. That was the purpose. We knew. Save this bomb like a bigger cluster that we run into. Ooh, there's a problem. A lot of Miller Strelke. Let's get over this way. I think we probably need some infantry up, but we've got a lot of guns coming. Q5As might miss. Keep the recon back a little bit. You know what? We've completely forgot to use our artillery. Let's hit this up. I think let's just torch the crap out of it. See if we can take out this CV. Ooh. Okay, bombing run needed. Sure not to bomb ourselves. Come on, need good bombs here. Oh, wow. Good stuff. PGZ needs some help. Let's get some more of the F7s. See how their artillery does. PGZ, come on, man. Ooh, rough. Okay. What have we got? Oh, man, that's rough. We've got more support, but hit the chopper. Might be more important to hit this one, actually. The PGZ's hitting them, though. It's good. Wonder if the Q5A... I don't think it's going to be able to hit that. By the way, that napalm was not very impressive. Well, let's move up a little bit, see if we can find these targets. Yeah. Perfect. You can hit that CV. Well, the Q5As have a Sidewinder, so let's try and get them some XP. Let's get the rocket artillery in. We got a lot of it. Oh boy, that's bad. I'm almost out of ammo on our PGZs. Okay. F7Bs, need your help. Oh man. These choppers are a lot of trouble. Okay, let's get this. This is Control 3, and let's get a bombing. PGZ's out of ammo. We should have had some supply up here sooner. All you guys, you get out, and we shouldn't even really move in. You're going to get torched. Okay, F7Bs. This is scrappy. A lot of choppers, though, that are going to cause a big problem for us. Do we have any more? Yeah, we got one here that we can bring up. Any other PGZs back here? Yeah, absolutely. Let's bring them up. You guys ready? Are you... Yeah, okay. They're good. Let's hit that. At least, well, they're stunned by something. Okay, we need our jets to be MVPs. And we also need the Q5As to bomb this. Okay, PGCs do work before... Oh, wow, okay. I was gonna say, before we're gonna back them up. It was only a major victory, which makes sense, because we took a lot of losses there. Now, we didn't lose any jets. Neither did they, but we did take out quite a few choppers. 22 of the SU-122s, and they've only got 4 tanks left. We did a lot of damage. No battle groups destroyed. But that was moderately successful. And not to mention, well, okay, never mind. I thought they attacked us, but okay, what can we do? Yuzursk is ready to push. And do we do it? We can't refit. We used everything jet-wise, which I think was a good call. That they did play a pretty big role. But I think that we move in, right? They didn't even attack us here. That was so weird. And I think that this is going to overwhelm us. But let's go on the offensive, I think. I hope they don't come in behind us and take Yuzursk. That would bust all our planes. And we could fight this, but let's not do it because we do need our tanks, so that's fine. We're going to end turn, and then we might have to think about actually refitting some stuff, either this turn or the next. This is a huge problem. Bad news, Major. Our agents confirm the presence of T-80 tanks, Mi-28 helicopters, and even experimental bombers in Kavalerovo. The enemy is lining up their best units. We shall overcome. Okay, so if they're spearheading right down to here, what does that mean? Like, we don't lose all our jets because they're at the airport, but we'd lose all the political points, and we need this, of course, to win, ultimately. Now, if they do commit down here, we can get in behind them, which will be advantageous to us. But this is extremely strong. These are really good units. I'm surprised that they are getting this deep on us, like considering we haven't been able to tackle the north yet. But that's all right. You know, I'm legit worried about this situation. I took a second there to look at it, and this whole battle group, of course, is a huge problem. We are outmanned and outgunned up here, now with T-72s in the mix. A lot of infantry with capable transports like BMP-1s. Full squad of everything, because we didn't actually fight the battle in Yuzursk. This one is fine, and we can maybe even sort of cheese it by just bringing over the recce choppers, giving them nowhere to escape, and there's a chance that we wipe all this out. That would go a long way, because then we could refocus everything back to Vladivostok and towards the front line, at least with all of these units, plus getting them refit, potentially, as we get them back out of here. But I don't know, one of the only other saving graces is that we haven't been pushed yet on the naval side. It's coming, but we don't have to commit to it yet. So I had a couple thoughts. The first one, I think, is this Marine Corps. The Jukugdai with the Korshun are capable. Like, they can hunker down and hold their own to some degree. And then there's even Chanmahos coming in from the sea, and some supporting types of boats that, I don't know, we can maybe make use of. But this is perhaps our best tool right now for defending Vladivostok. Now, we don't have any initiative, so we're essentially going to have to attack Vladivostok again. It's going to get taken over here. I'm nervous that if they take Yuzursk, we lose all of our jets. So one of two things. We either bring all the jets back here and assign them, which means we can't use them in the current engagements. Or we bring back a unit from here. Like, bring back the Jukuk die, which would be rough. We'd almost be better. I don't know. We don't want to do that either. But there's a real chance that they just walk in and they would immediately capture this. So, what have they got here? They've got the bombers. We'd really like to use some of these jets. And up here too. Okay, can we? No, we can't bring anything straight across over there. There's no crossing point. We can bring in... We can't even into Vladivostok. There's nothing that we can bring in there. I'm not... Okay, it's going to be rough, but I'm not going to risk it. I feel like they could pop into Yuzursk. So we're going to GTFO and assign. And maybe the F7s, we sacrifice them. Like, we know they're going to die. They're the only air superiority jets that we've got left available to us. But we need them here. We only have the PGZ 80s and they're awful. So the J5s for sure can come back. That's fine. Maybe we get them refit at some point. We'll just get them out. But if we don't bring the F7s here, can we win? They've got very few ground units left, but we could get picked apart by the Mi-24s, bombers, and all we've got is 2 PGZs. It's brutal. And if... Are we able to... No, we can't engage into Dongying. We can with the chopper, but we can't take it. Because they did leave something back, which was smart. Man, I just don't know if we can survive this without the help of the F7s. Let's just have a look at it, I guess. What's the morale like? We need 780. I don't know if we can even come up with that without taking out some jets. Like, there's not that much value out there of the ground units. It's a lot of it, like, tied up in CVs and stuff. Okay, we're gonna risk losing the F7Bs. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna get the job done. Oh, I gotta go back in here and cancel it. Okay, that goes there. Now, we're gonna bring the recon choppers in. So we don't need them that badly in this fight. And now this is... Well, it doesn't look like it's actually letting us, but that should be under contention. Maybe they fixed this sort of hack. I don't know. Oh, I can move something else in now. Okay. They don't have a CV. So something like this that's a useless unit. Oh man, I shouldn't have moved these jets in. So we can fight in Dongying. They've got no CVs. They're dead. And the jets? Dead. So now this can come up here and get assigned so that we aren't going to lose them. And it can still move back in here. Amazing. Wow. We just saved ourselves. Now, we have a little bit of political points left, and we just have to use them. I think these HOTS, especially, I mean, the Z5As, ooh, are okay as well, but how about this? I didn't realize we can now spawn up in Dongying. Okay, what have they got? They've got the Afghanskis that are pretty good. And then some, wow, Strela 3s? Okay, so we would have to be careful with the choppers, but it's possible. I think we need the help here. Man, that's great that we can deploy units up there now to sort of clean up and finish this off. The other thing we can do is we won't initiate this, but the next battle, like the next, when we fight it, we could potentially get, we could move the chopper here to capture it and then come back. We also get some more political points, but we're about to lose a lot of them. That's all fine. Okay, so we are ready to fight Kravtsoka. Now it's down to 500 because we took out the jets. They exploded. So that's better. We're still going to have to take out the choppers. I mean, taking out all 3 of them is 240 points in and of itself. And even the Mi-8s, they're a little dangerous with their rockets, but 35 points is pretty good. Okay. Oh, and they've only got Foxtrot. So we can potentially rush them. We've also got no income. That's crazy. What a weird battle. But I think we're going to just rush in like our Su-100s, and we don't have that many units. If we got the only infantry left are the HN5s. We got the other ones out. Okay, so definitely the PGZ-80. So these might end up being super important. We'll probably lose them, but we need them to do something. Let's get some recon tanks. Just get all of them out there so we can see as we head up. And then just basically Su-100s is all we've got left, but let's go with them. We're gonna get kind of all the air. There's gonna be choppers everywhere. I don't even mind getting those PGZs in there either. They can fire at choppers, okay. Let's get another one of them up there, I guess. And where's our CB? Oh, we had a FOB. I don't know if we need one. We're banking on just taking them out quickly, so let's go. Rush up there. You all rush up there, but not you. You all need to get on shortcut. And just a few of you come out. Go test the waters. Yep, there's a whole bunch of them. Go hit all those targets. We do not have enough jets. Get the Mi-24, please. The PGZs can fire, maybe? Ooh, if they take out our CV, we're dead. This is... Oh man, that's bad. What on earth is happening? Did we? Okay, we got the Mi-28, or MI whatever. Oh man, we need 59 points. Oh, 14 points, come on. There we go. Oh, man. It was ugly. We lost our anti-air convoy, which makes sense. Those PGZs were all that were left. But they are all dead. Total victory. We enclosed them. Some good strategic moves, and now we can recover. We can get all our jets more forward operating. We can get all of these pushed back into Vladivostok to respond and get them refit. They're going to be dead. Like, we've got almost nothing to offer in this group until they're refit. But I don't know. We'll see. At least it's something. I think we're going to call it there for this episode and see what happens in the next one. Appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.